I shared the Zets Hyper Offense team, and then everybody starts playing it. It's everywhere on the ladder, and then everybody else on the ladder learns exactly how to play against it, and then they know the entire team. They see Medi, and then they see it sub, and they're like, okay, there's Gyarados in the back. There's a Jolteon in the back. So here's the plan, gamers. This time we're still going to lead with Medi, but instead of showing them substitute leftovers Medi, we're going to be choice band Medi with Baton Pass. So you have some versatility. If you like your matchup, you can click a button. If you think they're going to switch and you want to try to trap something, you can click Baton Pass. Notice we have two trappers in the back, Mag and Houndoom. Because what do people switch into Medi on turn 1? They go to their Skarmory or they go to their Gengar. In the end, the idea behind this structure is we're going to try to eliminate ghost types, we're going to try to eliminate sand, and we're going to empower our win conditions being Snorlax and Suicune, both of which are just one attack. It's Monolax, Mono Suicune. There are problems with this team. I actually like it a lot right now. Snorlax can really win on his own. If we clear sand and there's nothing left that can blank frustration, but this video, don't share this video with anybody. Don't tell your friends. This is a very low-key video, not a lot of views. Okay, only a few of you are allowed to play with this on the ladder. So lead T-Tar. Could be going to Gengar, could be going to Skarmory, could be going to Salamence, Zapdos, all perfectly fine switch-ins. It'd be insane for you to stay in. I'm just going to BP. They do decide to go to Gengar, and that means that we are going immediately to Houndoom. And I'm clicking the button Pursuit. And once we eliminate Gengar, he's just going to click T-Bolt. That's fine. No full para. Okay. And this is his last turn on Earth. I've been thinking, I thought about the prospect, should I run Protect on this Houndoom? Because he's going to blow up here, right? Because if he doesn't, my Houndoom is still alive. Surely he's just going to explode. No, he doesn't. Doesn't get the full para. And he allows my Houndoom to live. I don't know. It might die to sand. It kind of depends on the rounding here. There's a world where my Houndoom is actually dead anyway, but that gives us initiative. That allows me to select my Pokemon after Xmas 2015 selects theirs. So we'll see what happens. Maybe the Gengar didn't have Boom, but if it did, I really think they probably should have thought about clicking it. And we are still alive. What about that? How about that? I could keep this thing around. I do kind of want to click Will-O-Wisp. Lead T-Tar is often mixed. So Will-O-Wisp, as nice as it is, it might not be as beneficial as if we scouted this as if we knew that this were a physical Tar. I could just go to my Flygon. I suspect I probably should just go to my Flygon. Oh, and it's Focus Punch. Oh my god, critical hit. Well, that's no good. That's the opposite of good. Okay, well, I'm probably going to Rock Slide. I imagine you're probably going to, like, Zapdos. You don't have Gengar anymore. You could go to Skarm. I Baton Passed last time, so there is a world where you stay in. But you could also be Choice Band. You could be locked into Focus Punch. Then again, if you think I'm going to Baton Pass, you could just Focus Punch again, and then something has to take a Focus Punch. Nothing really loves to do so. All of these considerations make me think I could just click Brick Break. Your Ghost is gone. But you have to have a flyer. I'm just going to click Rock Slide here. Oh, and you go Claydol. Okay. Sure. Well, there's a Rock Resist. What do I want to do here? Probably could just go Suicune. But this fairly heavily suggests... Do I think you have spikes somewhere? You have the Spin Blocker. That tells me that there's likely a Fortress or a Skarmory somewhere. Shadow Ball Claydol. Getting a special defense drop. Good for it. I highly doubt the Claydol is going to want to stay here. This could be your moment to try to go Skarm. Call me insane. Call me crazy. I'm going Mag. Oh, you blow up. Wow. Okay. Well, our Mag is very chipped. It might still be able to do something someday. You are going Blissey. I don't have beat up on my Houndoom. So we very much rely on the Medi or the Snorlax to break through this Blissey. I could Toxic you on the way out and go down, allowing me to get the Medicham in. And with the Claydol and the Gengar gone, I imagine Medicham Brick Break goes absolutely insane. But I still suspect this Mag is going to be useful. This really suggests that one of the last remaining 2 Pokemon is a Skarmory. You're probably just going to Seismic Toss. Let's just go Suicune and scout what you do. It was just Seismic Toss. Well, that suggests you probably are not Calm Mind, which means I could try to just go for it here. I'm just going to click Rest now in case you switch elsewhere. You roared me out. Okay. They're taking some time to think. They get the T-Tar in. This could be another Focus Punch. And remember, we don't need the Mag to beat the Skarm. We have Houndoom, and Lax or Suicune wins in the end anyway. I think I'm just going to get some chip on this thing. Yeah, you went for Focus Punch. And we'll see if you have lefties here. It does have lefties, so he doesn't have to... now, we don't have lefties, so we're not sure if we're faster or not. We're near max speed. Unless you're max speed T-Tar, you are slower, so I could get even more damage on you. I am in a T-Bolt. Go down swinging. You Rock Slide? Sure. Sure thing. And now Houndoom kind of get... Well, Medi goes insane. Medi goes absolutely nuts. Nothing loves taking Brick Break, and we should just be able to click Brick Break to our heart's content. You might have a Swampert in the back. But that's about it. We've removed both of the main Pokemon you have to deal with Medi. You do allow the T-Tar to go down. This could be your chance to bring in Skarm. It's Swampert last. Well, Hydro Pump could get us from this range. I think our Snorlax just wins here. Houndoom will come in and remove Sand, and then we'll just win. Swampert's damn low. There goes the Medi. But we're gonna clear Sand. Oh, they protected. Wow. And I'm just gonna click Fire Blast. Blissey comes in, that's fine. Just gonna wisp the Blissey on the way out here. Put additional pressure on you. That allows the Snorlax to come in. Skarmory can roar us out. It's kind of awkward that neither of these Pokemon have died. And it also can get spikes up. So we didn't play this perfectly, I'll admit it. We need to allow one of these Pokemon to die somehow. I shouldn't have brought the Snorlax out. That was a mistake. Yeah, you go straight Skarmory. Makes sense. You should probably just roar me. You could take spikes now, which would be it would be smart of you to just take the spikes. We're getting damage on this thing. Yeah. Well, Surf would do a lot of damage here. These spikes are going to add up, I'm not going to lie. We are getting chip damage on this thing. But, I mean, look, like, we're also healing up, like, rather well. Like, the Snorlax... Yeah, you protected, sure. We're just going to keep sleep talking with the Suicune until we hit Surf or die. Oh, we hit a Surf? That's nice. You click Toxic? Why would you click Toxic there? Fairly odd. Got a Calm Mind. You went for Toxic again? I'm very confused. Now you have to take a +1 Surf. Just to roar me out. And Frustration has a chance to kill. I suspect you're going to protect to get out of range. And even if not, we have Suicune coming in and surfing. Yeah, you protected, and now Frustration, I think, should kill. And you're forced to get out of here to bring Skarmory back in to chip heal. Blissey is here. What is Blissey to do in this spot? I don't know that there's a way out for you. XMS 2015. You're dealing a mere 20% with your Seismic Tosses. And now Frustration is guaranteed to take me home. But yeah, I'm telling you, man, Weather Clear with this team. Oh, you actually survived that. Wow. Well, it doesn't matter. Like, yeah, that's a forfeit. Thick Fat Monolax. It has many, many disadvantages, but I kind of like this package to support it. Up against Buzzed 27. Well, this thing's definitely max speed. We have Early Bird Houndoom who can take a Spore and wake up like fairly well. They actually decide to get out of the way. And they bring a Zapdos into the fray. They could sub. I'd be very sad if they subbed and I clicked Will-O-Wisp. I'm just going to go to Snorlax. All right, they bring Smeargle out. Surely you'll just Spore me, right? You did. We clicked Sleep Talk. Let's see what happens. Hit the Frustration. Oh, we called Rest. That makes me sad. But we're here, so I'm going to click Sleep Talk again. You're getting spikes, sure. Rest again. Damn. Well, we're slower than you. Would you stay in, or are you just going to take a second spike? I'm just going to click Frustration. Meta comes in. Let's see, what wants to come in on Surf? It's your Zapdos. You clicked Roar, sure. Well, Rock Slide hits everything but the meta, but you're probably most afraid of the Rock Slide right now. I haven't clicked anything yet. Let's Baton Pass. Yeah, I thought you would go somewhere else. Okay. So that means Flygon would be good, assuming you stay in. I honestly would not necessarily assume that, but get some pressure up. I'm suggesting that I'm clicking Earthquake. Like, I'm strongly suggesting it, right? So I think you'll probably go to your Zard or your Zapdos. Perhaps one of them has an ice move. You could just be an insane person and stay in. But you are 1537. I'm going to say you're going to go elsewhere. Oh, it's Gengar. Okay, well, we hit the Gengar for 71 damn %. And this should probably be an ice move. This is going to be an ice punch, I would imagine. So we'll bring in the Houndoom. I think we can live... Can we live Ice Punch into Thunderbolt? Yeah, we should be able to. We should be fine. They just blew up. Well, that's the goal of Houndoom, is to eliminate the Gengar, so this is fine. Flygon can hit most things here pretty well. We'll just go back Flygon. The Zap is here. Would you have HP Ice on this Zapdos? You could have HP Grass on the Charizard and then tell yourself that you want Ice here. Also, you brought Gengar in and just straight up clicked Explosion. Maybe that means that you're really weak to Flygon and you're kind of desperate. If you have HPS on the Zapdos, you can have my Flygon for as far as I'm concerned. Now, am I a crazy person? Am I going to click Earthquake? Because I'm suggesting Rock Slide again. You could go to Rachi or Meta, both of which resist it. If you don't have HPS, I suspect you wouldn't stay in, and you would anticipate another Rock Slide. I'm going to be an insane human being. I'm going to click Earthquake. I'm faster than you. I was wrong, and you have HP Ice. I'm okay being wrong. We're allowed to be wrong. Buzz27 telling me they respect the click in the chat. Yeah, no sleep talk, so I burn a turn of sleep. That's helpful. Apparently, Thunderbolt can kill me from this range a decent chunk of the time. I don't doubt it whatsoever. No over-prediction this time. We just Rock Slide. Choice Band Rock Slide. We've eliminated the Zapdos. That's nice. At least there's no sand to deal with. We've eliminated the Ghost. If we get rid of Metagross, specifically. Okay. This thing should not be able to deal with both my Suicune and my Snorlax. Just hard go Suicune. He blows up. That's fine. Now, there's really nothing to stop Snorlax. I think you probably should go Charizard here. I think I just go for it. I think it's time. Brick Break is not doing enough. We wake up, get a Curse. We're thick fat, so Fire Blast is not doing much either. Get a second Curse, and I think they're pretty soon going to realize that this is not favorable for them. They get a crit as well. Now is a good time to rest. And we should soon run away with this game. And we rested, so we click Sleep Talk twice. Here's Smeargle. Are you going to explode? Are you going to take more spikes? It should not really matter. They're going to go for Calm Mind. All right, we should 2-hit KO from this range, so we should just start attacking. No reason to let them get out of control. They take a second Calm Mind. I think they probably should have went for like a Freeze, or I don't know what their coverage is, but yeah, Thunderbolt. They do get the Para, and they're going to need damn good luck. I did not need to click Rest there. I should have just clicked Frustration probably, but that's game. GG and happy birthday. The battle timer has been turned on by TW Wolf. They're not messing around. I'm just going to go Suicune here. We take an Earthquake. That is banded damage. That is a banded Flygon, and they're going to bring in their Lapras. Look at them. Well, what they don't understand about this situation is that I'm also Choice Band Flygon. Would you ever dare stay in and Ice Beam me? I'm going to click Rock Slide. And we get the flinch. That's nice to have. You know now that the roll suggests I am Choice Band Flygon as well. I imagine you're going to be going to your own Flygon. So I'm going to get ahead of it by going to Suicune. Oh, you clicked Protect. Fair enough. I'm going to click the button Calm Mind. You're Ice Beaming into my Suicune. I don't know what that was meant to hit. I'm not sure I follow. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair play. All right, let's go Medi this time. All right, we got the Medi in front of the Blissey. That's fantastic. I'm just gonna click Choice Band Brick Break, which should do a good 28% to the Claydol. You know I have Flygon that could give you pause to click Earthquake. You could Psychic me. I'll just go to the Flygon. Earthquaking, okay. I don't have a great click into you. I do have HP Bug, which I suppose I'll click here. Which is a 2-hit KO. Oh, and your Ice Beam Flygon. I don't believe you would give up your Claydol. Let's go to Suicune. You clicked Protect, sure. Well, I think he realizes that his Lapras is an excellent answer to my Suicune. I imagine that's where he will go. You could Protect again here if you wanted additional chip heal. Let's just double back to Medi. You actually just simply clicked Earthquake. What a gamer. I believe you'll Protect here. I believe you'll Protect on this turn. Oh, you decided to stay in. Okay. I think you're Ice Beaming. I believe you are going to click Ice Beam here. I don't want to reveal the Snorlax. Let's just go to the Suicune. It was actually Earthquake. I guess I could pressure stall you. Let's do that. Surf not doing a ton. If you're Calm Mind Blissey, that could be not great, and you are. I think I probably lose this 1v1. No, this is not good. But you only have so many T-Bolts. Oh, they got it. Gonna Shadow Ball, eliminate the Claydol. That's good. We still have a perfectly fine win condition in the back. Thunderbolt does honestly quite a bit of damn damage to me. All right, we land a Toxic. That's nice. Trying to maneuver here. You have to have HP Grass or HP Ice to hit my Flygon, neither of which should kill the Mag. That actually does just kill Magneton. Wild. All right, I think it's time. If you have a Ghost type in the back, congrats. But you don't have Spikes, so you wouldn't have a need for like a spin blocker. There's also no Sand. Flygon is here. CB Flygon Earthquake is not doing very much damage to me. 32%, yeah. I'm big chillin'. Even if you get a crit, like I should be completely fine. Let's go ahead and rest and get some health back. And we reveal, oh, it's Blaziken coming in. Sleep Talk. Get another Curse. He's subbing. Okay, this thing could find a way to deal with us, but we hit the frustration. It's very helpful. It's leftovers, so I don't think you're going to be doing too much. I'm incredibly bulky. I have 777 defense. You can't sub anymore. This is it. All you have is Brick Break. Yeah, I think we just win. I just click frustration. And we walk away with the dub. And that's a forfeit. So we played that pretty poorly, and we're seeing that there are some holes in the team building right now. Water absorbed Pokemon like Lapras or Quagsire like completely wall the Suicune. It is good that we got that revealed early and realized that Lax would have to be the primary win con there. But yeah, man, small sample size here, folks. 3 games today, but mono Lax. We didn't run into a lot of sand. You know, we didn't run into any weird ghost types. And there's much to iterate upon this team. Don't tell anybody about it. And if you like this idea, give it a shot, but make some changes and give it your own flair, give it your own personality so that people can't predict what you're going to do. It's going to be good for you and for everybody else if we all like kind of iterate and evolve this team. And let me know in the comments if you give the team a try. What changes are you making? How does it feel on the ladder? What would you recommend? And that's it. I've got more planned in the coming weeks. So thanks for checking out the video as always. And I will see you next time.